The Fujifilm Magic Lens 35mm f1.4 versus 35mm f2. Which one to get? Let's talk about this now. Hi there, Tudor Matescu here. I want to share with you from my long time experience in shooting both of these two lenses, which lens I feel it's the best, because when looking at my pictures, I've realized that I've used just one of these two lenses. So let's talk about the 35mm f2. Well, the 35mm f2, it's a very small lens, metal build with nice aperture clicks and weather resistant, and smaller than 35mm f1.4. Next, the 35mm f1.4, it has some squeaking when it's making the AF acquisition, so when it's autofocusing, you will hear some noises, but it's not a problem for me for photography. Next, you have an aperture ring. If you buy this lens, the aperture ring will be good. I've bought this lens 3 times. This is my 3rd time when I'm buying it, and I've bought it brand new. The first 2 copies had problems regarding the aperture ring, was very loosely. My aperture ring, it's okay on this brand new lens. So good aperture ring and an f1.4 lens. The image rendering from the f1.4 lens, it is crazy good. It's an amazing lens, a really amazing lens. You would want to buy a Fujifilm camera just for this lens. This is how good is this lens for everyday shooting, for portraits, for documentary photography, for product photography, because you get the subject separated from the background if the subject it's a portrait or a product, and so on. So great for this. This also it's great, but you have an f2 aperture and you don't get so much good subject to background separation. So the advantage of this lens compared to this lens, it is AF, weather sealing, silent AF, and it's a little more lighter, but you have an f2 lens. So at first I thought that I will use both of these two lenses, and when it's rainy or it's snowing outside, I will take this lens. Well, this happened just once, I feel, in 3 years. So I'm not using it for what it is, for that weather sealing, and I would not risk my X-Pro 3 now because the screen has the problem. So I'm not believing so much in the weather sealing capabilities of a Fujifilm camera. And when looking at my pictures, the best pictures that I have are made with this lens, not with the 35mm f2. And where the advantage comes? Well, I observed through time that I was able to take this lens more and more compared to this lens. So the weight of this lens compared to this lens and size is not a much big difference here. We are not talking about a 33mm f1.4 lens compared to a 35mm f2 lens. No, we are talking about a small, light f1.4 lens capable with enough AF accuracy and enough AF speed. And by the way, I have a special newsletter dedicated to the passionate photographer. So if you want to learn more about photography tips, tricks, and all kinds of useful information for free, please subscribe to my newsletter, link in the comments and description. And on X-T5 and also on X-T30 Mark II, the AF it's very good with this lens, and also on Fujifilm X-E4. So yes, this is the first time when I'm feeling that a lens can replace another lens in the majority of the fields of street photography, of portrait photography, and so on, because this is as small and as capable regarding AF, but with better subject to background separation with an f1.4 lens, and you get so much goodies with this lens compared to this lens. So for me, at this moment, this lens, I'm not using it at all, because I'm always putting my hand on the 35mm f1.4, being rainy, sunny days, and so on. So this lens, it's delivering. It's not making me think, okay, I'm not liking the AF, okay, I need a weather seal lens, okay, I need a smaller package. No, great combination on X-T5, on X-T30, on X-E4. So this is what I wanted to share with you. The fact that if you are thinking which 35mm f1.4 Fuji lens to get, then this is the one. This is the one. You get so many advantages here. Small, light, acceptably AF, and on X-T5 no problems with AFS, but also with IAF. Great image quality, 10 times better, I would say, because you can't get with an f2 aperture what you can get with this f1.4 lens. So great for low light pictures, great for portraits. I have just praising words for this AF lens. So if you are thinking which 35mm to get, the only 35mm that you need for the Fujifilm system, then this is the 35mm f1.4. Please subscribe now to my channel, give it a like, leave me your comments, share my video, check my affiliate links and subscribe to my newsletter. And after this, please check the next Fujifilm video. Click here right now.